Hey, congratulations, Jason. I know you don't play this game to make Pro Bowls, but you have been there before, and it's been 8 years. What does it say that you're able to have this kind of year, all that you've been through and the hard work that you've put in to be recognized that way?
Um, um, just as I'm playing great, I guess. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. I think I've been playing at a high level for a long time. It just, I haven't been recognized. But yeah, I'm just playing great ball, man. That's it.
Well, you are doing that, and the downside is you don't have enough teammates on that list with you. Do you feel like a couple of those guys probably should have been along?
Yeah, I don't know who do the casting for the votes. No, I don't fall into all the politics and voting and all that crap. But I'm just like, I just say your play plays for you. Your football play for you. I don't do the voting. I felt like I should have been in last year when I came back and had 8.5 sacks, but it was unrecognized. But at the end of the day, like, you don't get upset. You just come back and go harder the next year. And, hopefully they recognize you then. But I say when you do it for self, you don't do it for recognition. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
We'll go to Greg Allman.
Jason, these last two games, getting Detroit on Saturday and then getting the Falcons again, I just want to ask you what you think the most important thing on the defensive side of the ball is as you guys try and kind of get things right and get some momentum for the postseason.
I think the most thing that we got to get right is starting fast, on the defense part of the ball. Matter of fact, the whole team, is basically we got to start fast. We've been starting slow for the past couple of weeks. And then last week, as you can tell, we started slow and had everybody worrying. But I just feel like, as long as we can start fast as a group and we don't, wait to push it and step on the pedal, we'll be fine. I just think that, being football players, we get kind of like, self-awareness that, we're slacking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we just come out and go hard from the very first beginning to the last, even myself.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll go to Jolene.
Jason, the last time you were named to the Pro Bowl, the hand injury wasn't even thought of. It was a long time away, let alone the neck injury. Can you just take us on what this journey's been like for you, having to overcome not one, but two just devastating injuries?
I can sit here and talk about it. I can give you a whole, bio of it, but in reality, it's been a long road. But in reality, it just made it more fun for me. The challenges wasn't really challenging, it's just that the fact that you got to have a mental state of mind that you can do whatever you put your mind to. So that's what I did, and and still now I'm catching picks. I'm in the 3-4 defense, dropping, rushing the passer like I never did before, playing the run great. I'm just doing everything I can. I'm just having fun with the game. That's basically what I'm doing.
But I mean, you can certainly understand there's some people that have been part of accidents like that are on permanent disability, and there's people that have had broken necks that can't even walk again. So
right.
For you, just how much does it mean to be able to? And I know you're all about team honors. You'd rather have team awards than individual awards, but just how much does it mean to be recognized like that and to overcome all the things you have overcome?
It's a blessing. Like I say, it's a blessing from God, and the reality is, I still got more work to do. I'm not finished yet. My main goal was to get in the playoffs and run the table to get to the Super Bowl. And I feel like with the team that we got, we could do that. So, thanks to the Pro Bowl and all that, but, my main goal is to, get to the Super Bowl this year. And once I get there, then I'll be able to tell the whole story. But right now, ain't the time to tell the story. It's a long story to tell, you know what I'm saying? But for everybody that's going through something right now out there, just know that everything is possible. You know what I mean? Just believe in yourself.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, we're going to go over to Scott Smith.
Jason, got a Christmas question for you. Did
What's
you grow
up?
up with any
Well, my
Christmas?
Christmas gift at, man.
And it's on the way. Just check Amazon.
Yeah.
Did you guys celebrate any Christmas traditions unique to your family growing up, or do you guys do anything now that kind of to make memories?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Growing up, Christmas was hard for my family. Christmas was hard for me. Didn't really get too much presents. I think the most presents that I probably got was probably from my sister, and it was like T-shirts. And then, I used to see kids get like new sneakers, like new toys and all that, but I didn't quite understand the meaning of Christmas, but then as I got older, I realized those shirts was more than enough, you know what I'm saying? So I never got a full Christmas until I, got some money and got to the NFL. And then I was able to provide Christmas for my family. You know what I mean? I just think Christmas is more about giving. To me, every day is Christmas, man, to be honest. Every day is Christmas for me, so I ain't even tripping.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go over to Carmen Vitale.
Hi, Jason.
What's up? What's up?
It's
What's up? What's up?
It's a good segue into you got to play Santa for some kids down in Deerfield Beach at the Boys and Girls Club. You gave them nearly 150 bikes and some autographed jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
Just the other day. So I just want to know why it's just so important for you to inspire these kids. Is it a way of paying it forward, given, your childhood and wanting kids to kind of have a good Christmas?
Oh, like I said, growing up for me, I ain't have I barely had Christmas. We ain't really have Christmas tree and, put a whole bunch of presents, underneath the tree. And there's a lot of things going on in this world, especially COVID-19. That's the most thing you gotta worry about. But just giving back to the kids, man, at the Deerfield Beach Boys and Girls Club, that was a start. And I know they're gonna enjoy it, because I just know the feeling that, when being young and, playing street ball in the streets and seeing like the big fire trucks coming and with the Christmas lights honking and giving out bikes. But some kids wasn't able to get bikes, and I was one of those kids. So, I'm just paying it forward, like you said, and just giving back. And hopefully those kids can, recognize it. One day they'll do the same. They'll probably be in the position that I'm in one day and recognize, hey, they probably don't know who I am, maybe do, but, one day they'll say, I remember this person, gave me, a great Christmas, so why not for somebody else? So that's what I'm doing.
Well, thank you, Jason. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you.
Time for a few more. We'll go over to Luke Easterling.
Jason, congrats. Obviously, when I talked to you the other day, I asked you about how much fun you're having in this defense, and you mentioned that, part of the reason you ended up here is because the Giants didn't think you could be successful in that role. I mean, I know the personal, pales in comparison to the team, but is it a little bit extra validating knowing that you earned that Pro Bowl spot in this defense in a role at this point in your career that maybe another team didn't think you were capable of doing?
It's definitely earned, and I'm super excited. But like I said, this is a business. NFL is a business, and I know I'm at 30. I'm going on 32. A couple of days. 2 weeks I'll be 32. And as long as I can play this game, I'm gonna be playing this game for. And obviously, you see, I haven't lost a step. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, it just says a lot. I think, like I said, whatever you put your mind to, you can learn. And and it's crazy because I'm still learning the whole 3-4 situation, and every time I'm learning. And my coach is teaching me, Coach Foot is teaching me a great job of dropping and reading coverages and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm just having fun with it, and just, says in my career, late in my career, what I could do.
All right, our last one's going to come from Greg Allman.
Jason, for you, you mentioned you want to have other guys with you. If I asked you for one teammate you think is most deserving to go with you, or not to the Pro Bowl, there's no game, but of Pro Bowl honors, who would you point to?
Man, I can't say, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, I don't do the casting for the votes. Like I say, I didn't I didn't even do a Pro Bowl. I didn't even make a selection. Like, that's how bad I was with the whole Pro Bowl. When I came back last year, I had 8.5 sacks and didn't get selected. I don't know if it was late because I came back late, but at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, when you play football, you'll get recognized some way, somehow. It's just going to be by the NFL or by the people or by your peers, you know. Like, at the end of the day, I come to work, and my teammates see it, and I wish everybody on my team can make the Pro Bowl. If that was the case, then we'll be straight into the Super Bowl, but that's not the case. And Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything to me. It just means that, you know, you got a whole bunch of people picking, I'm guessing. But you know, I know I got a whole bunch of guys on the team that probably feel like they should probably be on it. And I feel like some guys should probably be on it, but I don't make those votes. I don't do the casting, you know, the people, whatever, whoever does it. But as I can tell you right now, our goal right now is to get to the Super Bowl. And, you know what I'm saying, I have more in my mind, like getting, let's say, Levante David, who's been here more than like 9 years, haven't, you know, even been to a playoff. You know, I'm trying to get him to see at least one playoff. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know, we can say we did it together. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I'm on. But at the end of the day, Pro Bowl is Pro Bowl. Like I said, I learned something, you know, about Pro Bowl a long time ago is at the end of the day, play your game, and no matter at the end of the day, they don't know your name, make them know it. So like I did this year, I just came out and just played my game, you know. Got 8.5 last year, and my goal was to get past 8.5, and I got 9.5 this year, and I'm still going. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason. That's all we have time for today.
All right, cool.